Okay, so here's the deal. Your girl Erica Dixon, aka Scrappy's baby mama, the sexy woman on the screen looking ass-alicious in that yellow dress. I mean, she looks freaking amazing. Her hair on fleek, body looks amazing. The booty's like pow, like a Batman punch. Anyways, she's not going to be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season 5 on April 4th of 2016. She's not going to be there at all, as far as I know. I don't even think she's making a guest appearance, but maybe she'll pop up at some point. But she's not a cast member of any Love and Hip Hop franchise anymore. She's retired from it. I have no idea whether or not she's going to join any other reality TV shows, but as of right now, Love and Hip Hop and Erica Dixon are done for good. And she still somehow found a way to get into an argument with Momma D, the mother of Lil Scrappy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read to you what they said to each other on Twitter recently. Momma D said, "You're still irrelevant and still using the platform that was given to you for being a baby's mother. What's your status at the bank, little girl? You cannot bite the hand that feeds you. Don't come running back to the palace now that the football has been kicked out of the stadium." Erica Dixon said, quote, "Try being a grandmother. The ball is always in my court. I walked away. You can't. Still in that 2-bedroom apartment?" With a contemplating emoji. Anyway, a fan named Claudette said, and I quote, "Erica, you can get more bees with honey, baby. Eliminate the child support and he just may respect you more. I'm just saying." Erica replied by saying, "Baby, don't speak on what you don't know. He put himself on child support, so that's on him." Momma D goes on to say this to the person who was speaking to Erica. She says, and I quote, "You're right. By the end of the day, she is a child under me, and a child should stay in their place. You're right, but at the end of the day, I'm her older, and I was taught to respect mine." I guess she meant to say I'm her elder. But y'all know Momma D's ignorant. Love you, Momma D, but you ignorant as a motherfucker. Anyway, so Erica Dixon said, "Child, it's like roaches. Every time you think they're gone, one comes crawling." And I guess she was talking to Momma D. She said, "What I missed, queen," with some looking eyes emojis. And she goes on to say, well, first of all, somebody named Sincera at honey_sauce said, "Don't pay her any attention. Keep grinding. You're too good for that." Erica replied by saying, "Okay, I digress. I find it funny that people were so pressed and I'm not on the show and still doing very well." End quote. So for all of you people thinking that your girl Erica Dixon was going to be on the show, she's not. She said it right there. And man, you know, it's so funny because no matter what I say, if I ever say anything other than "I love black women, they're such wonderful people, they're the goddesses and the queens and the original woman," anytime I say anything, whether it's about black women in general or even an individual black woman, I get accused of being a black woman basher, because a lot of black women are just that weak that any little thing you say to them or about them equals bashing, you know. So I don't even know what I should say about this, but what I will say, I guess I'll just have to go light. First of all, why is Momma D saying that Erica Dixon is irrelevant? I hate that term because basically what you're saying is that a person is not worthy of your time, yet you're acknowledging them when you say that. So they're not worthy of you giving time and attention and focus to, yet you just gave them time, attention, and focus. I guess that's why so many black women are so fat. You know, they give all their focus, attention, and time, and then that waistline just expands, and then they start to look like the planet Saturn. But that's none of my business. Just because you have one of the rings of Saturn as a belt around your big ass portly waist, that's, you know, perfectly fine. If you want to look like a chocolate covered pig or a charred pig, that's perfectly fine and okay. That so many black women are obese, and that's just okay. And let me stop, because that's black women bashing, isn't it? Let me stop expressing my opinion about that. But anyways, and of course I'm not saying Momma D or Erica are fat because they're on fleek, but I'm just saying, I'm just speaking in general here. I'm talking about the statistics. She goes on to say that not only is this woman irrelevant, However, she's a baby mama who was given an opportunity and a platform. She goes on to say, what's your status in the bank, little girl? Let me ask y'all something. If a black man, let's say Scrappy, said to Erica Dixon, hey, how much money you got? Did I not put you on the show? Did I not give you the platform to be on the show? Everybody will look at her and say, Erica, we're on your side. He's bashing you, black woman. We got your back. He didn't give you a platform. You worked for it. You know, you're not just a baby's mama. And why is he all up in your business worried about your bank account? When black women need to worry about their stank account, as in their stank ass attitude. Because this is freaking crazy. Like, how the hell can this woman say to her that it's essentially she's just a baby mama who got on the show because she fucked little Scrappy, and imply that she doesn't even have money like that? So basically stay in your place. You know, I'm her elder. She needs to respect me because of my age. And don't come trying to run back to the palace now. Imagine if Scrappy said, don't try to come run back to me now. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. Mama D literally said you cannot bite the hand that feed you. Okay? If Scrappy said this, everybody be looking at him like, damn, that's some old abusive black woman bashing hate speech. But nobody bashes black women than other black women. But they don't call each other out on it. Any little thing that I say is black woman bashing. If I'm talking about somebody's bad behavior, which is what I talk about. I don't have any problem with black women if they act right, if your mind is right, you know. But anyways, they're talking about child support and whatnot. Erica Dixon says that Scrappy put himself on child support. I guess what she means by that is that he was missing payments on Imani. And the funny thing about it is Erica Dixon should have ignored any sort of conversations about child support on social media, because if Imani is around 10-ish, I'm pretty sure she's about 10 years old. It's like, come on now. You think her little friends aren't online reading this shit like, girl, your mama said your daddy broke and can't pay child support. Bitch, is it true? You telling me that that's not what the little girls are saying at school? If they aren't saying it yet, they're going to be saying it. So you don't need to give these little heifers, these little mean girls, any sort of fuel to add to the fire, because Imani's going to be successful because her parents are both hustlers. Grandmother's a hustler. Grandfather, Ernest, hustler. She comes from a line of hustlers. Erica Dixon stays getting coins. She runs businesses and whatnot. Scrappy stays doing his thing. So your fizz naive, Scrappy would say, Imani's going to be all right. But those girls that she's going to school with and she's going to be around, they're going to be living average. So they're already looking for a reason to hate on her. You know, her mama Erica is a bad chick. She's been on TV for several seasons. It was watched by millions and millions and millions of people around the world. And you telling me that those mothers at the school aren't hating on Erica Dixon? They may smile in her face, but they're definitely talking shit behind her back. You know? So this is just adding fuel to the fire. You shouldn't have talked about that publicly. You should have just kept that behind the scenes, because that's just giving people more stuff to talk about. But, you know, I just think that the whole conversation is funny, you know, with Mama D and Erica Dixon going back and forth on social media like this, because it's like when these black female celebrities have these damn sparring matches, other black women watch the foolishness and they sit back like, ooh, there goes some drama. Yeah, get her, girl. And then they expect us men to come save them if it gets too thick. Like when somebody's really about to get hurt, they're like, oh, well, you need to break them bitches up. They about to rip each other's eyeballs out. They're going to be blind. They're going to be walking around and rolling snake eyes and shit. Just playing dice with a bitch's eyes. Just, you know what I mean? It's like, what do you expect? I mean, you got these women that are fighting with each other like cats and dogs, and then they're turning around. They're like, you men stay out of it. And we're like, well, we're not attracted to this. We don't want to see y'all fight. And they're like, you're bashing black women. No, what I'm telling you is this. It's disgusting to see these two women go at each other's throats like this. It's like, what's the reason? What's the reason for the season? You know? Okay, so you had a child with that woman's son. Y'all can't be cordial with each other? You can't just hi and bye each other? Why are you on social media arguing in front of potentially millions of people, and nobody's going to be the bigger person to say, you know what? I'm not going to say shit, because if I don't respect her, I respect myself. Or how about this? I respect my child, whether it's Simani or Scrappy. I respect my child so much, or I respect my grandchild so much, that I'm not going to get into some stupid discussion with this person like that. I'm going to call them and say, look, I'm not going to be arguing with you online. I just wanted to say this. I love you. If you need me, call me. And all of this bickering stuff has got to cease. We're family, whether we like it or not. Talk to you later. That's all you got to do. But this is all my opinion. You know, I'm a thirsty dude, so I don't like to see girls with scars in their faces. I don't like all that pretty to be ruined. Anyway, let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com. Follow me on Twitter @meatmagazine.